こんにちは、皆さん。私は杉アイクマンです。私は日本国体ヘッドコーチです。I've been coaching many high performance teams in Holland and also national teams in the world. I've been involved in many high performance coaching courses for the FIH, and I have a long experience in high performance hockey. And I'm very happy to be here in Japan again. I strongly believe that everything is possible, and that's why I want to show you this video from the latest ASEAN Cup in Malaysia in Ipoh, and this is where Japan played against Australia, one of the strongest teams in the world. And Japan showed proof that everything is possible. That's why I choose this, because this is the first win ever from Japan over Australia, and it shows that we can achieve a lot in the upcoming years. Great video, eh? I'm always happy when I see it. Okay, I called my presentation Destination Tokyo. This for Destination Tokyo is that we want to deliver at the Tokyo Olympics. To do that, we want to be ranked at the top 10 when Tokyo Olympics begin. We want to combine the Japanese strong points with the European style and the strong points of Europe, to get it together and to create a very strong, that means that the strong points of Japan are the quick turnovers, because our players have a lot of speed, their agility is very good, and they have high energy. From the European style, we want to learn about playing in ball possession, to play a good defensive system. We want to increase our stamina, and we want to have a clear understanding of the roles within our hockey play. If we can do this, we will become a strong. The next slide is about the content which we want to train. We want to work on technical aspects, like goal scoring, defending play, playing the ball, running the ball, receiving the ball. Technically, we want to work very hard on decision making in complex situations with pressure or resistance, but at least we want players to make choices, and we want them to be problem solving. If they can solve problems, they can deal with every single thing which will happen on the hockey pitch, and that's what we aim for. Physically, we will work on power, speed, agility, coordination, endurance, balance, reaction time, and flexibility. And on the mental aspects, we want to work on Bushido, to improve and increase their self-confidence, to teach them how to deal with disappointments, to have the fighting spirit, Yamato Damashi. We want them to focus, to concentrate, and we want them to have a strong will to win. So performance is key. A quick review of our Technically, we want to improve our goal scoring abilities with penalty corner attacking, field goal scoring. In defending, we want to avoid them from scoring penalty corners. We want to improve our goalkeeping and our team defense. And to make it possible, we have to increase our basic skills. We have to go to the highest possible level with our basic skills. That includes running with the ball and receiving the ball, because those are technical skills which are very important to perform at the highest possible level. Technically, we want to recognize the weaknesses from our opponents in attacking and defensive way, and we want to utilize their weaknesses. So our players should recognize and identify the weaknesses of the opponent, and must be able or be competent to do the right things to beat them. That's what we want. So decision making is important. The physical part, we want to create strong athletes. That means that we want to work with weight training, with good footwork, with a good functioning neural system, with pelvic movement skills, because the balance is in the hips and hockey is played low by the floor, so they need to be balanced in the hip to be able to change directions and do everything. They need to have a flexibility, and they must be able to run fast meters. Mentally, we want to challenge our players to play without fear of mistakes, because I believe strongly that when you make mistakes, you have a golden opportunity to improve yourself and to innovate the game. And of course, working with honor, because honor means everything. We will use, as a summary on this, when we will working to make the team perform, we will working with periodization, and that means that we will work to a preparation phase, then we will have a competitive phase, a transition phase. Competition phase, preparing phase is before you go to a tournament. The competition phase is within the tournament. Within the tournament, we also have the transition phase in which you have to balance rest and work, because players should be able to perform every match. And after the post-competitive phase is after the match of the tournament, we have to recover, re-energize, reload, and make sure that we continue growing. So this is very important to balance hard work with resting, recuperation, and make sure that we are able to keep performing and growing through the years. To achieve this all, we will involve a lot of sports science, because science will help us to beat the other countries. Without sports science, we cannot deliver. So science is key. That's why we use heart rate equipment, we want GPS, we want catapult, we want data. Data helps us to know our players better, to know when they need to recover, we know when they need to work hard. We have good, data never lies. People fans can pretend to do something or to be very tired or whatever, but data doesn't lie. And data helps us to deliver what they need. And that's why sports science is very important to us. Our concept is that in year 2017, we will practice all the basic hockey skills. We will try to learn what the basic skills are and to perform within those abilities. In 2018, our second year, we want to get into an advanced level, and that means that we can do it on a higher pace, and we can improve our play on the higher level, which is required on international standard. In 2019, our third year, we have to improve our play to the international standard. That means that we need to be able to compete with the higher ranked teams. And in 2020, when we want to be ranked number 10, that means that we must be able to win from the highest ranked teams. So not only incidentally, but more regularly, so that we can deliver at the Olympics. That's a dream. I can't promise that we will do it like that, because 3 years is quite short in what we want to achieve, but this is the goal we want. We want to be ambitious, we want to go for it, and we will. So that's what Samurai Japan coming years. Thank you for your attention.